Welcome to Superstitions, Traditions, and Definitions. I'm Kristen.
And I'm Carol.
And today is Superstitions.
Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I mean, fantastic.
Yay!
I thought I was waiting for you to tell me what it was.
I know you were.
Okay.
I saw the look in your eye. Wanting to know the
To
stuff.
just be difficult.
Yes.
What is it? What do you got today?
Beginner's luck and a jinx.
Ooh.
Both of them
Are not the same thing.
They are not. They are opposites.
Yes. Fun.
Yes.
Which are we starting with?
We're going to start with beginner's luck.
To begin with.
Yes.
It's beginner's luck.
So we're going to start with luck. The whole idea of luck, it originated in like the late 1400s, the medieval times.
Gotcha.
Prior to this, everything was divine intervention, fortune. Gambling existed. It has existed forever. But luck was a term created specifically for gambling. It was taken from either Middle Dutch or German words. The Middle Dutch word is...
Middle Dutch. That's not a term I'm familiar with.
I don't know why they're in the middle.
Okay.
Just...
Anyway.
Anyway,
What did they...
Dutch. Dutch and German have similar words.
Gotcha.
Geluk was the Middle Dutch word.
Okay.
And the German word is Geluk. Geluka. But they both meant like happiness or good fortune, something like that. And English kind of took that over.
Okay.
And used the term luck specifically for gambling.
Okay.
I guess you don't need divine intervention
To gamble?
to gamble. I don't know. But I do know that the idea of luck was reserved specifically for gambling. So,
Yes.
Beginner's luck is this strange phenomenon where novice have
Or they're instantly good at something.
experiencing success that
Yes.
an experienced person doesn't always have.
I find that when we're playing cards, and it's a new card game, and my kids have beginner's luck, they will just automatically be good at it.
Okay. So the idea of beginner's luck, I'm sure existed forever, but like the late 1800s is where they first started using the phrase.
Gotcha.
Like 1890s, 1880s, they first started using the phrase. A lot of people say that there is no such thing as beginner's luck. It's just a fluke.
Probably so.
And it's possible, but then there are other theories behind it.
Okay.
Like Zen Buddhists.
What do Zen Buddhists think of it?
They call, I don't know what they think of beginner's luck, but one of their philosophies is to have a beginner's mindset. For their followers to approach activities and tasks with eagerness and open-mindedness. The term for this is shoshin.
Okay.
And it's the belief comes, the idea comes from the belief that the more you know about a subject, the more likely you are to close your mind off to further learning.
Right.
So if you approach it like you have never seen this before, it's new and exciting, and you're open to
Interpretation.
try different things and
Right. You're
yes.
you don't know enough about it to shut things out.
Right.
Yeah, I get that.
There's no scientific backing to beginner's luck.
I wouldn't
But
think so.
psychologically, beginners, when you first start something, you aren't as bound by the rules and strategies, and you're willing to take more
Right.
chances.
Sure. Because you don't know that
Because you
you're
don't
taking
know that you're
chances.
taking chances. Right. There's also an overwhelming belief in beginner's luck.
Hmm.
They did a study in Norway, and like 74% of people believed beginner's luck was a thing. So when you walk in with that mindset,
Well, and for you to believe that, you've experienced it.
you've experienced, yeah. So what we believe influences what we can and can't do,
Sure. It's like a placebo.
like a placebo effect. And that is another thing that is associated with beginner's luck is placebo effect.
Sure. If you believe it,
Right.
you can achieve it.
Exactly.
That's from something. I don't know. It's not mine.
That's not mine either. I don't know where it's from.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Is that the little kitty cat hanging on a wire? No, wait, that's just
That's
hanging there.
there.
Okay. The book, The Alchemist,
Mm.
by Paulo, how do you say his last name?
Where are we at? Cohen.
Coelho. He wrote about beginner's luck quite a bit. And he said, every search begins with beginner's luck. Also in the book, he said, it is called the principle of favorability, beginner's luck, because life wants you to achieve your destiny.
Sure.
So going in with that mindset, then you have beginner's luck.
I guess so. Right on. It's nice to know what's out there. Just wait
Or
for
it's
us.
not. We don't really know.
I think it is.
I mean, science will tell you it's not. Psychology will tell you it is.
I mean, just being lucky at something. I mean, everybody's lucky at something once in a while.
Every once in a while.
Some more than others, probably, but you know,
Yeah. How does that work?
I don't know.
Like, who decides? Somebody out there somewhere.
The universe.
The universe.
God decides.
God. That makes more sense.
Yeah.
The universe gets to decide way too much. I'm not about it. Like, I want to make my own decisions.
You're like, look, universe, I'm tired today.
Right.
Quit it.
Or, listen, I want to walk into this casino.
Mm-hmm.
I want to put my dollar in this little hole and then press this button, and you give me
Millions.
millions of dollars.
I don't see why that's a problem.
And then the universe is like, oh, I forgot.
Yeah.
That's what you wanted.
We're going to take your dollar.
I need you to give me another dollar.
We'll see how long you keep
And
giving
then,
dollars before
and
you
then it's
catch
like,
on.
shoot, I wasn't looking again.
We'll see how long it takes you to figure out that we're just taking your dollars.
Uh-huh. It doesn't take me long. I really like my money.
Yeah. You don't want to just give it away.
I want to get to go places with it. So,
Well, you're got trips coming up.
yes.
Yes.
And that is what I do with my money.
Right.
I like to go places.
Well, sure. Who doesn't?
So,
Right on.
I don't want to give it to a machine that isn't going to take me somewhere pretty
And give you millions.
or give me millions.
Right. Then you can take yourself someplace.
And then,
Right.
but the machine forgets the rules.
Maybe you don't know the rules.
And I
of
forget the
machine.
beginner's luck.
Well, I mean, beginner's luck. Yeah. You could enlist that. Like, here's my dollar.
Yeah.
Come on.
I don't know. I check it with a code or something. I don't know. Doesn't work for me. So now beginner's luck is yay, we win.
Right.
But then the other side to it is a jinx.
We don't win.
Well, nobody wins because
No.
you exist. I mean, and that is essentially
Okay.
what a jinx is.
Got you.
Someone who exists to make everything bad, to suck all the good luck away.
Okay. I mean, if you want to look at it that way.
How
If you want to be
look at
all
it?
negative in the jinx department.
Is there a positive to being a jinx?
Well, it's positive if somebody else is the jinx and they leave
You learn
alone.
humility. because I exist.
Okay, I suppose so. All right. Anyway.
I mean, I don't think I'm a jinx either. I don't have beginner's luck, but I'm not a jinx either.
Right.
So, however, I do not see a benefit in being a jinx.
No, there is none.
No,
No.
no, there's no good way to spin that. It is just the negative.
Mm-hmm.
The jinx was, as far as how we use it now, was first recorded in 1910 by Alan Sangre in a book called The Jinx, Stories of the Diamond. And a jinx was only used in sports at this time,
Okay.
with our spelling.
Well, what about the diamond? Tell us about that.
Baseball diamond.
Oh, shit. I thought we were talking about jewelry.
There's no jewelry in baseball.
No, there's not, but
There's no crying in baseball either.
yes. Do you know what that's from?
No.
But you're going to use it?
I just know it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I know
It's
it.
from A League of Their Own.
Oh, I think I've seen that. That was like the girls' baseball team.
Yes. You've seen a movie?
Don't tell anybody.
Okay, I won't. Your secret's safe with me.
Okay, thanks. Yes.
Okay,
I
all
was.
right.
I think I saw it when I was a kid.
Sounds right.
Yeah,
You would have been a kid?
I would have.
Yep.
What
Now that
time?
you're grown, you don't watch movies.
Nope, I don't.
Anyway, what else we got?
Anyway,
Go
so
on. Continue about the diamond. That's not a diamond.
that's not a diamond.
It's a ball diamond.
Yes. So at this time, jinx was used primarily as a sports slang, and it came from a musical comedy called Little Puck with a P. Not
Okay.
and it was written in 1887.
Okay.
The main character's name was Jinx Hoodoo, and he was a curse, described in the book as a curse to everybody, including himself.
Nice.
Yes. The word jinx, as in his name and then what we know as jinx,
Yes.
comes from a 17th century word called jing, Jyng,
Okay.
which means a spell.
Okay.
It was the...
So it's an evil spell.
Yes.
Ooh.
And that has its origins in ancient Greek. The wry-necked bird was called a jinx, but IUNX was the spelling. Yes, this was prior. So Latin, which has influenced our alphabets, it didn't have a J.
Oh.
It used I. There was no distinction. And at some point, somebody was like, when it makes the Y sound, it's really confusing. And so then the letter J was made for when the I makes a Y or an H sound. Anyway, makes a different sound. Then they broke up the two.
Gotcha.
But prior to that, I and J was the same letter.
Gotcha. Okay.
But this bird was associated with sorcery because
Interesting.
it was also the bird itself was used to cast spells and for divination.
Divination bird.
It was a divination bird.
what? Is that not what you just told me?
It is.
Divination bird.
Uh-huh. And a spell bird. It cast spells too. It carried the spell.
Okay, witchy bird.
It was a witchy bird. It carried the spell cast by the sorceress.
Okay.
So,
If she can cast a spell, why does she need a bird to take it someplace? Can
well,
she
what if
not
they're
just
way over there?
send it
Maybe she
herself?
just doesn't want to walk that far.
She could send it.
She'd have to yell.
I don't care.
She doesn't like to
She
yell.
doesn't need the bird.
She did.
She did
She
not.
was just feeling lazy sometimes. Sometimes when you cast a spell,
I
you
think
just
she
want to
just-
sit on the couch.
I think she wanted to blame shit on the bird.
And then
You know
there's
what?
that.
My spell didn't work. Oh, it's the bird's fault.
Yeah,
You know?
stupid bird. It went the
Yeah,
wrong direction.
definitely.
That happens sometimes.
Gotcha. Okay. All
Yes.
right. Divination bird. Let's hear it.
So, in Greek mythology, there was a sorceress named Jinx,
Well, of
but
course.
with an I.
She's also a Bond girl. Jinx. Who's Halle Berry?
Okay.
That was her name in the movie.
As in like James Bond?
Yeah.
Bond, James Bond,
Mhm.
Jinx, Halle Berry Jinx.
Halle Berry's name was Jinx in the movie.
Okay.
Die Another Day. You don't know.
Why? I don't understand the title. I mean, that is my choice every morning when I wake up.
To die a different day.
To die another day.
Yeah, gotcha.
I go through my day with that in mind.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today, Lord. I got too much to do.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We're going to die another day, not
Another
today.
day.
Like, I think it when I pull out in traffic and...
That you want to die another day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to stop because I'm going. And my goal today is to die another day.
Die another day.
So,
You may want to die today. But
today
you
is
need
not
to
my
go
day.
get in an accident with somebody else.
Yes.
Not me.
Because today is not my day.
Dork.
Feel like I would have some kind of feeling or something.
Anyway, Jinx.
Jinx.
Jinx
So-
is
In Greek mythology, there was a sorceress named Jinx that cast a spell on Zeus, making him fall in love with a mortal. Hera got mad about it.
Hera did.
She did not like that at
She
all.
wanted to off Hercules.
So she transformed Jinx into the wryneck bird that is used for divination and spellcasting. And that is why there is a bird required to cast an evil spell.
Exactly.
The wryneck bird.
Alchemy. That's the human woman.
Oh.
Hercules' mom.
Oh.
I couldn't remember her name. It was bugging me for a second there, so I looked it up.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. Hera does not want Zeus to love alchemy
No. Or Hercules.
Any
or
of
any of those.
Buddy. I mean, I'm not even entirely sure Hera wanted Zeus to love her. I mean,
Probably not.
she's kind of cranky.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Just upset with everything.
she'd been through a
There was
lot.
no pleasing her.
No, not really.
And sometimes you got turned into a bird and have to fly spells around for lazy sorceresses.
Sometimes you got dead.
Sometimes that happened.
Hera could do it.
She could. She's cranky.
She could zap you.
She could.
Mm-hmm.
Calm down, Hera.
Exactly. Anyway.
So, that is a jinx. Primarily used as a sports term from a musical about a man named Jinx who had bad luck, and he was named Jinx because of Greek mythology. And it all just spun a big circle right there.
It really did.
And it went back to the ancient Greeks because everything has to go back to them.
Did we cover anything with the sports?
Yeah.
Well, did it? Okay. Is it limited? Is it?
No, it isn't now.
Okay.
Whenever it was first used,
Oh, I see.
when
Okay.
the term was first used, it was used in sports,
Gotcha.
primarily baseball.
Now it can be used for anything where bad
Now,
luck jumps
yeah.
in.
If somebody comes in and you instantly have bad luck because they exist, they are a jinx. And it
Yeah.
doesn't matter if it is baseball or your computer crashes. It is just a jinx for
Or you
everything.
fall down,
Or you fall down.
break a tooth.
Oh, I like
Somebody
my
else.
teeth.
Well, I know. I'm saying don't fall down.
Okay.
But if somebody comes in and you fall down and break your tooth, I'm going to blame it on them.
It is always their fault.
Uh-huh.
Or that bird.
Yep.
That little wryneck bird.
Divination bird.
The divination bird. Flying around because Hera got jealous.
Got pissy.
Mm-hmm.
She just wanted to get pissy.
Yeah.
Let's put it out there where it is.
So there was a game about the Jinx. The Jinx game.
Okay.
If you say the same thing
Oh,
as somebody
okay.
else.
I thought you meant like a game, like you play outside.
I don't like to play outside.
I know, but that's where I thought we were going. I thought it was like a whole thing, but it wasn't.
I believe it can be played outside.
It can be done outside. It's played accidentally.
It
You and I
is.
jinx quite a bit.
And you never buy me a Coke.
You don't buy me one neither.
No, you don't like Coke.
I'll drink it though.
Oh, I'll remember that.
Okay, thanks.
I'll remember that. Next time I'll buy you a Coke.
What do you want? You'll go get it out of Trisha's cabinet.
She loves Coke.
She does.
Not that kind, just the drink.
She's not going to do a line with us?
No.
Well, good, because, not into that.
She might smoke a doobie with us.
With us? Are you going to go smoke one with her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, not right now.
No. We're busy.
Yeah. And, I mean, I have smoked marijuana a couple of times, and it makes me go night-night.
Oh, well, don't do that.
No.
I've never smoked weed.
Oh.
I'm good.
I mean, I am a fierce advocate for weed. I think it has a lot of medicinal benefits. I also think it can be abused. However, that's a whole side note. But
yes.
Anyway, I have smoked it a couple of times, and it makes me sleepy, and that is why I smoke it, so I can go night-night. Because I have a hard time shutting my head down to
Tell
sleep.
us about the Jinx game.
Oh, okay, let's go back to work.
Yeah.
So this originated, they think...
If you want to talk drugs, you go find another group.
You won't do drugs with me?
No.
All right.
Okay.
I don't really want to do drugs anyway.
I'll eat Wendy's with you on the way home.
Okay.
We tend to do that.
Sometimes,
yeah. Anyway, go get it.
All right. So it originated in America, in the U.S.
Right.
Don't really know when. There were articles and magazines about the Jinx game starting in the 70s, but it probably existed before then.
Probably so.
And it was first used on TV in 1984 on a Saturday Night Live episode.
Hey.
So, American, we don't really know where it came from or when, but at least the 70s. They also used to say, instead of Jinx, you owe me a Coke, pinch poke, you owe me a Coke, and you would pinch them, poke them, and then they buy you a Coke. Don't do it. It's not nice.
It's not nice.
That's why it's Jinx now.
It's a lot of effort.
Nice.
A lot of effort.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel the need to chase anybody down and
no.
Just all that for a Coke. I'll go get my own.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't need to. Put all the effort into it.
Yeah. And I don't know, or soda, sometimes it was soda. Jinx, you owe me a soda, but that doesn't really work with the pinch poke. You have to say Coke if you pinch poke.
Because it rhymes.
Mm-hmm. So Pepsi lovers started the Jinx, I think. Because they didn't want the Coke.
Okay.
Jinx, you owe me a soda. Jinx, you owe me a pop.
I always heard it, Jinx, you owe me a beer. I'm from Iowa, that's what they say.
You guys drink a lot of beer in Iowa?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Are you German?
There's a settlement there. That's where Alex is getting married.
There we
It's
go.
all German. But, football fans.
Or Irish.
Yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Woohoo. Anyway.
So that is Jinx and good luck and bad luck.
Right.
And luck exists for gambling. Jinx exists for sports. And anything else, according to the ancients, was divine intervention.
Oh.
I want to know why there was no divine intervention in gambling. And why
Because
they decide
it's shady.
I mean, it is shady, and it has always been shady, and it has existed. It was discussed in the Bible.
Well, yeah, they cast lots for Christ's clothing.
Right,
Yes.
and he toppled the
temple.
tables in the temple for gambling.
Oh, that yeah.
Um,
With the whips and the yeah. Okay.
So it existed. Gambling existed forever. What happened in the 1400s when they looked at it and was like, you know what? This is not divine.
It took him that long to figure out.
We have to have a different word for this.
I'm not against gambling. I like cards and all of that. I love to play.
I'm not against it as long as you can do it responsibly.
No.
I am against it for me because I have specific things. I live on a budget And
Well-
I enjoy my job that doesn't pay well, and I want to keep doing my job that doesn't pay well, so I have to live on a budget.
Right.
And I don't like to waste my money.
No, of course not.
I like to travel. So I'm not, but anyway.
No, I got you.
And I don't like cards.
I love cards.
I do like the slot machines sometimes because they have pretty colors and they make pretty noises, and I like to press the button. It doesn't like for me to press it though.
Well, that one time we were at the casino, that dude yelled at you.
Yeah, with his little
His
tiny
scooter.
baby horn that I didn't hear because it was a loud
Nobody
casino.
heard it. Nobody heard it. He was just.
He honked his
douchebag old
horn.
man. He says he did.
He honked his horn.
He says.
He's a cute little man.
No, he wasn't.
You were gonna run him over.
I wanted to knock him off his little cart. He was being a dick.
It's all right. He's
No,
just
it
old.
was not all right. We just saw Night Ranger. And then this guy wanted to be a dick and try to ruin the rest of our night. No.
Oh, see, I don't give anybody that power. So
No.
honk your little baby horn on your
On your scooter.
on your scooter, on your electric scooter.
Late at night at the casino
Not gonna
when
hurt
you
my
should be
feelings.
home watching Lawrence Welk.
You should have been asleep a long time ago.
You should have been.
So,
Anywho, that's what we've got.
I want to know why we had to make a distinction specifically for
We
gambling.
probably didn't have to.
Somebody-
probably just wanted to.
Yeah, somebody at some point was like, "This has nothing to do with God or Zeus.
Yeah, probably.
Zeus ain't even here."
He don't care. Zeus does not have any feelings about it, I don't think.
I don't think so
Seeing as how
either.
he's not real.
I mean, that does, I'm sure, play a part in it.
Probably does, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So,
But if he was
anyway.
alive and he was real, he'd probably be like, you know, whatever you think is fun, go get it, enjoy.
Was there so much gambling at the time that they were like, there's not enough gods to intervene here?
The gods of gambling. I suppose that could be.
I just want to know why they decided it needed its own word and its own. They had to take gods, whatever out of it.
Well, you use that word like they have to. You use it really
It-
strongly.
they-
Nobody made anybody.
No,
Did anybody hold a gun to your head and say, "Hey"?
the word was originated because
Sure.
everything else was divine intervention.
No, I get you.
And then they're looking at gambling and like, no, we can't have anybody intervening on our behalf here.
Well, I mean, maybe God still intervened. Maybe he thought you were going to be virtuous with your winnings. So you could win and then you would go and donate it or
Maybe.
help the poor or help the elderly on their scooters with their tiny baby horns. I'm not helping that dude.
I do.
No.
I will.
No.
I got him. You
No.
don't have to.
Well, he didn't honk at me and he didn't cuss me and he wasn't acting like a dick to me.
It's all right. I don't mind.
Really not all right.
Pat his little head. Go take a nap. You sound cranky.
You so cranky.
How much did you lose at that colorful slot machine?
Slot machine from hell.
Sorry about your bad luck.
Quit being a jerk. It's not my fault.
No. All right. Anyway.
Anywho, enough
Anyhow.
about the old man
Okay.
and Night Ranger. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Did we cover it?
I think so.
Okay.
All right.
Marvelous.
Come back on Tuesdays for superstitions and Saturdays for Am I the Asshole?
We'll be here.
She will.
Yes, you will too.
Oh, yeah.
You have to be here.
I do.
I don't have the notebook.
No, that's my handy dandy notebook.
It is your handy dandy notebook. I don't have one. I just show up,
I know.
listen to things, make snarky comments.
Mhm. You got this.
That's all I do.
It's cute.
I hope so.
Okay. All right. She loves you.
I do.
I have a fondness.
She does.